Oh, bother.
Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Season 2 of Power and Politics. I'm still Yin Yang Total War, and in our last episode, Rome was under siege. Not the city, but the Republic itself. Constantly beset by enemies on all sides. Not only did we have the attacks from the Balkans, but we also had a threat coming to us from Sicily, as well as a new war kicking off from Iberia. My friends, we are completely surrounded, and the only thing that we can do is fight back. And while last episode, or the last two episodes, we found ourselves completely under siege, today is going to be different. Today, the Republic will strike back. So, what we're going to do first is allow the third and second auxilias to recover just a little bit. It is going to take a little bit of time to get them started.
Commander.
In the meantime, we can start making our way, or making progress against the Scordici.
Commander, waiting for orders. Attack!
Starting with, well, I was hoping a battle, but it looks like we're going to start by pushing them back. Now let's send the 4th Legion up just a little bit to kind of scout for us. And it doesn't look like they're going to be backed up by anybody, so let's get started. Oh, of course. I meant to have the 4th back me up. Let's try that one more time. No, let's try you guys one more time. There we go.
Ready for battle. Destroy them!
Now, let's get started.
I trust we have an easy fight today, men. But we know that the gods also love their little jokes. So make ready. Keep your wits about you, and your swords to hand.
All right, and well, I'm going to call it a speech. I don't know that it's a fantastic speech from our newest general.
For Rome!
We have sent the cavalry out to go ahead and scout the enemy out. Of course, they're not hiding themselves too well if they were planning on hiding themselves, but after the last nightmare in the forest, we don't want another repeat of that. Of course, this is a legion, so it's going to be a little bit better equipped to handle, well, pretty much anything except for extreme flexibility from the enemy, which we're not going to be seeing that here. That'd be more of an Eastern thing. And it looks like we've got the 4th Legion coming on in. So, our plan here today, or at least the plan that was developed into Jessica while the two legates met, is that we're going to try to box them in using the cavalry to kind of push them forward while using what, I'm not going to say what remains, but what has been created for the 4th Legion, because it is the smallest of the legions. They're going to be pushing them this way. That way they are forced to fight, go head to head with the Grand Legion itself, the 1st Legion. And just look at the troops here. They are so experienced. They're so tough. We're probably going to have to replace some of these Hastati with more Principes. The 1st Legion, if anybody, should definitely have an army full of Principes and Triarii until we actually research better legions. And it seems like we haven't really gotten very far in our research tree, but that's just because there's been so many battles when fighting the Balkan Wars, unfortunately. And here they go now, trying to feel us out, see if we're going to be reactionary to their movement. Of course, we're not going to be too reactionary. But the last thing that we want is to get into another pitched battle in the tree line. That seems to be not great for us. And it does appear that that's what they're going to be trying to do. They probably see the 4th Legion coming up behind them, and I'd be a little bit nervous as well.
his front! Worry about... Good cup of wine.
I know that people have been pretty down on CA lately, but when you look at some of this stuff, like, for example, checking out these Principes, right? You can see the light from from what little sun there is glistening off of their swords. The kind of detail that goes into this game really gets underappreciated, and I think that we should speak more to that, honestly. Now, someone was talking to me about the Roman army the other day, and they said, why would they do something like dress in red, right? Why is this such a why did they choose to do that? Well, it was opposed to current military doctrine, which is that you want to try to conceal yourself a little bit more. You're going to come into a situation, at least with the Romans, where they wanted to present themselves as a large, intimidating, unified force against the barbarian hordes that they were against, right? If you see a sea of red just steadily marching in your direction, that is all part of the intimidation factor. Because, like I said, you'd think with modern military doctrine, you'd say, oh, this guy's dressed in red. Well, he's an easy target to snipe out. Well, yeah, but if there's a bunch of them dressed in red, that's a bit of a different story. And it looks like they did get the jump on us while we were moving into position. That's okay. It's always a bad day to be a cavalryman when going up against our forces. Now, something that I try to do, not always successfully, but I try to hold some units in reserve just until there is an advantageous moment, like this one right here, where they're going to be able to charge up against the enemy's back.
For glory!
The cavalry has lost a bit of cohesion here, and the spears are going to be able to take advantage of that. And as you can see, this general is not the charge in and save the day type.
For glory! At the double!
Not the most deadly of charges, but I do believe it's going to be enough, and there they go. Let's see how the 4th's doing. Oh, there they are right there. Looks like they're trying to reorganize a little bit. We've got our enemy moving up in a shield wall formation, but they are getting peppered. And this battle is going to be coming to an end here soon, so I'm going to let it play out. But I will see you guys back on the campaign map. And of course, a decisive victory for the First Legion. A little bit bloodier than I would have liked, but a little recovery will help that plenty. And of course, we're going to be enslaving these guys. They've dealt enough trauma to us, excuse me. And everybody got a rank up out of that one.
Advance.
So, loving that.
Commander.
The only issue that I could see is them coming back for me again. So of course the
At your command.
4th is going to be backing us up. Let's
Ready
see if
for
we can go
battle.
into a... We cannot. If we went into forced march, we could probably get back to safe territory, but I don't know that that's a good idea.
Ready for orders.
At your command.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle.
Let's do it.
Any man who drops out is left behind.
We hunger for march. Our advance has been halted.
Commander.
Just pulling back to recover for a turn. Hopefully that'll help out. And I'd love to combine these units, but God, they have so much rank. I don't want to give that up. Hopefully that doesn't end up being a mistake. But I don't think all of their units can, or all of their armies can reach us for another battle anyway, so I'm not going to be too stressed out about it.
Ready for battle. At your command.
We're going to let the 3rd and 2nd Auxilias rest in place and check out what's going on around the rest of the Empire. We do need to keep an eye out on these guys. That is going to be our first foray into Hispania, so... And it looks like we're finally getting Corrales back under control. Most of the Empire seems to be doing okay. Italia is starting to decline a little bit, but we've got most of it under control. And our economy has finally done some recovery, which we desperately needed. Ooh, plus 8% wealth from all sources. That's going to help us out quite a bit. Is it worth the investment, though? Because that's most of our income. All of our buildings are so expensive. Let's go with upgrading Neapolis. And we'll hold off on any further expansion for now. And of course, it wouldn't be a intern on Power and Politics if I could just end it. Okay, I'd say that Crispinus did pretty well for his first battle, so we're going to give him strategist for that boxing strategy that he used. Let's take a look at Secundus Lenatus. Once again, he's proven himself to be quite the commander, so we're going to go with general for him. And Galloper would definitely help a ton. Let's go ahead and give him Gladius as well. And then finally, we're going to once again give him an aged retainer. I think that's going to help a ton. Speaking of, let's take a look at what all we can do. Unfaithful wife. Oh God. If only I could pick who they marry. Let's see, from the House of Junia, let's get Lenatus a wife. Yeah, we can do that for them. Now, just me personally, I think that if you're, if they're not a member of your house, they should be doing this automatically. I shouldn't be having to spend money securing them promotions, etc., etc. But that's okay. Let's keep it moving. And of course, we've got another slave uprising. Not sure where this one's going to be taking place.
The portents are clear. A treaty between us would please the gods. I have no wish to offend the gods.
I don't know how I feel about allying myself with Athens just yet, so we're gonna wait. And we have a slave revolt happening at Patavium of all places. Wasn't expecting a battle there. Not sure who we're going to redeploy to that front, but they're about to, they're probably going to take us out because this is a huge rebellion. So let's get on into it.
I will not speak honeyed words before this battle. We stand in mortal peril. This is the moment when men show their virtue. And looking at you, I have no doubts about your worth. To arms!
He's not going to sugarcoat it at all. This is about to be a fight for their lives. I highly doubt that we can overcome the odds this time around. I don't think that these barbarians are going to be foolish like the Illyrians have been, but of course that is that remains to be seen. So we know that they're coming. Not sure who left that, who sent that deer this way, but probably pretty terrifying. And there it comes. The enemy is charging at us.
Help is coming!
Cheer, you miserable lots! Cheer! Hold fire, you idiots! Till you have a
Don't put your shield down. We killed their captain. Let's check out the situation over on this side. Looks like we were able to beat their cavalry back, but that's all that we were able to do. This is certainly a revolt that we were not prepared for. We do not have an army in the north to respond. Things just are not going our way here. The Hastati have been defeated. They're being chased down. And it looks like everybody is panicking and running. So I will see you guys back on the campaign map. Yeah, there they go. Oh, and a devastating defeat. Although not one that could not be coming. Unfortunately, that means that we have had Batavium sacked, but the rebellion has been put down by our allies. So, Julia, I know you hate them, but they served a purpose. So, let's see. Our settlement was sacked. There is a plague in Massilia. And we have to recover from that disaster. I'd say the trench mine is probably more important. Okay. Now it looks like the forces of Singduin of Singadun, the Scordici, have fallen back to their city. I think it's time to press our advantage.
Your next command?
I'm not sure where their other army has disappeared off to.
Ready for orders. Commander? The way is blocked. Ready for orders. None will escape.
And of course, the first is going to be sieging this city.
We take this settlement for Rome!
Ready for battle. On the move. You have further orders?
Ready for battle. Advance. Ready for orders. On the move. We hunger for battle.
And it looks like the third is going to be standing by for now. And wow, they still have the advantage. That's pretty crazy.
Let them cower.
We're going to be
before
sieging them for just a little while.
Commander.
I'm tempted to allow the third to come on in through force march, but we might as well just hold off on doing any of that until next time. It does look like we're starting to press into our time, so let's get some empire management stuff done. Okay, and let's take a look at our politics real quick. It looks like we have not lost any influence in the wake of our leader passing, so that's very good. We do need to be worried about the Julia pushing away from us. They are at risk of a secession. Of course, Junia is well in pocket, and Papiria, well, they're opportunistic, so we've just got to be careful with them. What is causing all of this breakdown? It's going to be the barbarian hatred. Other than that, I don't really see anything that's hurting us. We've let them win plenty of battles, more so than the House of Papiria, and yet they're still hateful towards us. I guess we could do some character promotions. Why not? And that is gonna be it. We're out of money, so I'm going to save it here, and we'll continue back on this campaign first thing tomorrow. So, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll catch you in the next one. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.